So I just finished my 100 days of yoga, which sounds crazy. Like, along the way I was kind of like, oh, I might make it to 50 days, and okay, I've done the first 30-day yoga original series, and now I'm doing yoga camp, so I guess that'll be 60 days, and okay, I'm gonna try revolution, so I guess that'll be like 91 days or whatever it was. And like, seeing you constantly show up for yourself is something that you don't really expect. Like, it's not that I thought I'd just give it up, but you never know with life. Like, we find little reasons sometimes to not take the best care of ourselves, but how amazing is it that I can say that for 100 days straight I've shown up and I've done yoga, whether that be meditation and gentle yoga, or it be sessions where I've been swearing at Adriene and telling her to hurry up because she's making me hold like a side plank, and then she's talking and I'm like, Adriene, I love you, but please. But the funny thing is, the amount of times I've been like, Adriene, come on, I'm actually glad that she never just did hurry up, because it helps you practice patience, it helps you get better. Like, I'm on this website called Find What Feels Good Cooler, one of Adriene's websites, and I did a post in there before, and I said, like, every time I'm kind of getting really close to my edge, like, it's so easy to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna go into child's pose, and it's absolutely okay if you need to do that sometimes. But like, there's so many times I've felt close to my edge and just had to be like, if you just put in a few more seconds now, next time it'll be easier, or you'll be able to do it again, or you'll be able to do it for a few seconds longer. And it's how you can always, as Adriene says, meet your edge and then go that little bit further. It's been so funny to actually do my 100th day of yoga here with like a swollen tattooed leg and such. And it's not because yoga is just like all planks all the time, but perhaps it isn't how I initially imagined my 100th day of yoga would be. But I think that in itself is beautiful, that it's different, because yoga is constantly different. Our bodies are constantly different. Our bodies constantly require different things. Sometimes we require a really simple session, and other times you kind of need to shake your emotions out, and it's good to do something more intense. But it's been amazing. Like, doing the original 30-day series where I cried multiple times, and it was really crazy, because I've never had that with exercise. I've never had it where you're working so much on your mental health. It's not just a thing of, okay, now you can hold a plank for longer, now you can hold a side plank, now you can do a few seconds of crow pose or whatever. But it's making me feel emotional. Working with your brain and working with your body, as Adriene would say, it has just been this incredible habit. You know, there's been days where I've put off yoga as long as possible and been a bit like, oh, and then after I've done it, I'm like, why did I procrastinate? Because it's always one of the most beautiful parts of my day, like where I've had a good day, a bad day, a hard day, a tiring day, a day where I'm upside down, whatever that is. Yoga is always there for me. And like, I've spoken to some people that have just been like, oh, it's like stretching, and I'm like, I can't even explain to you that that's not what it is, you know, like, at least not for me, at least not what I've come to see it as. Like, yoga has been like my best friend at times. It's been 100 days of sweating, of being distracted, of not being distracted, of being anxious, of being happy, of laughing on the mat with Adam when we'd chat during yoga, of me correcting his form, him helping correct my form. I'm sure after this is over I'll think of a million other words to describe what yoga has done for me and what I've done for myself. But for now, I'm just going to smile and do this. Namaste.